They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And it's third down. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3-and-out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
First down, Baltimore.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Second, and
they'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up second.
Now here's Mahomes.
At the 41-yard line.
And he fires one incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Mahomes takes it himself. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 6-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 22. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Derek Wolfe there on the stop.
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes dancing to his left.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Yeah, we dominate today.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love
Jackson hit, and he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you got...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Looking downfield for Dez. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
33 yards.
33 yards that time.
Down, Baltimore.
Here's Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go through a strip. Mike 40, check.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
He was brought down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Oh, they can't stop it.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Here's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Yard line.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 17. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Buying time to his left. He may try, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there for KC. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 20.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Chuck Clark brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 16-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Butker's kick here is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have to.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Chris Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Jackson to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air is going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket, letting one go deep for the end zone. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
4 yards.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, that's I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this a jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. This is DJ Reed returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wilson forced out to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Steps away to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive.
The extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
working from the gun. Rodgers being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
a gain of 18 on the play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Green Bay.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mason Crosby.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 62 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Myers to kick it.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers caught on the right side by Adams.
Rodgers pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup.
Rodgers.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Now Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's good.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Again, Wilson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
39-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
2-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This is Carson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try to run with Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. On first down, Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On second and a yard, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
To Aaron Jones.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Rolling to his right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain.
Now Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st down, Packers.
Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. Now it's Rodgers. A dump underneath to Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 42.
He was taken down by K.J. Wright. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
A 1st carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 2.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
17.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Jason.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And a Packer 1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Jay Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And nearly picked it off.
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Packers on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Shaquille Griffin.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Is that a little sweet justice for Super Bowl 49 right there?
You know nothing can ever erase the total sting, but that has to feel good, right? To flip it around, be on their own 1-yard line defending, and come up with the interception.
Flushed out right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
They're not even trying to do anything.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 39 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Jason Myers.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers flush to his right. Now a desperation. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Working from the gun. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. 30.